Viewer discretion is advised.
This is a good shotgun range.
Shotgun. I'm about to hit you with the pun. Call me Big Pun. You already know that you small and I call you my son. Ooh, but when I throw my right hand, it goes off like a gun. Pop it like I popped the pussy. Oh shit, that was a little vulgar. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what rhymes with vulgar. I put salt together with sugar and I call it sulgar. Ooh, bars. Oh. Shout out to Parks and Recreation.
She came on her back? What?
Oh, that shit was the funniest thing ever. Are we starting?
I mean, it's recording just in case. Recording.
You know? Are they out? Audio. Did they lock?
I don't fucking know.
To be honest, I don't trust them sometimes. I love them.
Eric's looking at... I don't fucking know. He just stood... Oh, so I'm still standing outside, though.
Eric walked away.
Eric was just standing there for a little bit. He was fiddling with something by the door.
Yeah, let's go check it. Fuck it, why not? I wanna be an American hero. Psych, I lied. Your socks are dry. Who am I? They call me Bill Nye.
Yo,
I am the science guy.
Came out my asshole, hello.
Oh, yo, I don't even. That's that dude. Same shit happened to me.
Same
no, that
shit.
I was fucking. It was before training. All I had was I had cereal this morning.
Yeah.
But I took my morning poop, so I was chill, right?
Yeah.
I should have been fine until like maybe now because I just ate lunch. But I had a protein cookie, and that shit just went through me, bro.
I did take my morning shit this morning. Well, I took it later on, and I thought I cleared the tank. Clearly, I fucking didn't.
Nah, bro, morning shits are important because that's like, out the gate, that's the first thing I do when I wake up. Because I don't like taking shits anywhere other than my house. If I don't have to, I'd rather not.
See, other than my house, here I can pass off.
Here's decent because one, I know I clean the toilets.
Yes, exactly.
So like I'm pretty chill. I'll still put the toilet paper down and everything like that. But like
I hit the bitch with I gotta clean it first before I use it still.
Bro, when I find out some motherfuckers don't put toilet paper down, that shit's like
that's wild, bro.
That's nasty.
Cause you know what, like honestly, bro, like when you go to the rest stop, like if you drive to Orlando or some shit, like that's a last resort. But I always got like the fucking Lysol wipes and the baby wipes and shit like that. But that's like last resort. I've only pissed at a rest stop, but that's about it.
Nah, cause like I remember cause like I moved back in. Like, the fucking toilet paper is like fucking like sandpaper, bro. It's like ripping so I was like, yo, I bought my own toilet paper and my wet wipes because I'm like, yo, fuck that shit.
Fuck that dry.
I ain't out here
shit.
Like I need, take care of my stuff. Yo, wet wipes were B word at dog.
Yo, alright, story, right? A funny story, cause like, okay, I didn't know we had 2 packs of wipes. Right, this is when I went on vacation a while ago. So we had like the wet wipes.
Yo, but it's hot. I'm gonna turn.
Oh yeah, turn it on. Yeah. I had the wet wipes as well as some the antibacterial, like the Lysol type wipes, right?
Yeah.
I just came off of mean shit, and I was like, I didn't know which one, so I grabbed a pack, and it happened to end up being the Lysol wipes, bro. That shit burned like a motherfucker.
You wiped your ass with Lysol wipes?
Dude, I didn't know which one they were. They were both red packaging, but I was in dire need to wipe my ass, and I was like, bro, and after I wiped my ass, I looked at that shit, I'm like, oh my fucking god, bro, that shit burned!
Oh my gosh.
The alternative was sandpaper toilet paper, so it's gonna burn regardless, you feel me?
Bruh.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys.
What the fuck is up? Didn't see you there.
Welcome back to another episode of
The podcast, episode number 9.
Starring your boy Matthew.
Yo, and the boy
Daniel Morrison. We out here,
we
Big
out
Bang.
here.
Cha-ching.
Instagram's on screen. Shabam. You already know that though. How you guys doing? It's been a while. Valentine's Day was the last time. Well, around Valentine's Day.
Yes, we actually shot it before Valentine's Day.
We shot it before, but I don't think it went up till after.
That is 100%.
That is 1,000% true. Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a while since we've seen you guys, and this is our podcast. We do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, for those of you that are new to the channel, this is the podcast with me and Daniel.
Sometimes we can be consistent. Like in the very beginning, we
were on that. It was like
I blame Corona. That's
Corona. Yo, we started this during Corona.
Did we? No, we started before.
We started before, but then like the other episodes were during. After those
no, yeah, because like we started and then I think we had like three episodes. I think we stopped and then we came back in like the middle of Corona.
Yeah. Holy shit. That's crazy.
Bro, the wild thing is I'm getting, like, memories on Facebook from a year ago when we were doing, like, virtual classes for the first time, bro. Like, that shit's wild. Because it's like, dude, we've been doing this dumb bullshit for a year.
Ever.
Like, it's crazy.
Life go crazy, bro.
Motherfuckers are like, you know, imagine being a kid and growing up in a pandemic.
Yeah, the panoramic. That's crazy. Like, there are kids born during the pandemic who don't know what it's like to go outside, bro. Like,
yeah, but some of the kids born during this time, like, they're so young. By the time everything's back to normal, they'll be like kind of chill. Yeah. But like, this shit's gonna be in like this should be in the history book.
If it's not if 2020 to 2021 isn't in the history book, that's gonna be fucking.
It's kind of wild though to be able to like kind of say you lived during a time of some like fucking shit, bro. Like, yeah, to be like, oh, like I lived through a pandemic. I didn't die.
I lived through a pandemic. I'm gonna tell my kids, it's like, you know, when 2012 was supposed to happen, I'm gonna show my kids that movie 2012 and say, I lived through this.
Shit, I lived through Ebola. Like, I remember.
Yo, that. Remember when Ebola?
Ebola was killing motherfuckers hard as shit. Like, that shit wasn't like, oh, you get kind of sick, you might not. I was dying.
What else? What else? Fucking was there another flu or some shit that was happening?
No, not anytime recently. I don't think so.
But yeah, we're finally back with another episode. What are we talking about today?
I have no idea, to be honest.
We didn't like normal. We didn't plan shit out. We were just like, let's film something.
And last time we had a really good.
That was a real topic.
You know,
that's pretty good.
Today we've been talking about a lot of stuff. You know, we've been talking about shits. We've been talking about drugs.
We did talk about drugs a lot.
Just a lot of it, and you know, just letting shit flow and just freestyling. You know what I'm saying?
You know how it be.
What's it called? Freaking. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just.
Alright, let's start with this. Dogecoin going crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Just know. If we get a new car review on the channel, you know what happened.
The fact that my guy had his coffee cup that said "to the moon."
Listen, bro, I stole that from your brother, man. Like positive affirmations on a cup or like on a bottle cap. So, you know, you look at it and all that. Look, my water bottle right now has a $ sign on it because you know. Look. Yeah. So money.
You know what I want to talk about?
What?
Yo. Invincible, dog.
Let's talk about it. Before we get into this, right?
Spoiler
alert. Spoiler the fuck alert.
If you have not seen Invincible yet, you're gonna probably want. I don't know how long you're gonna need to skip. Can we put like a little thing?
We can put a timestamp. We'll put it right here.
Timestamp, boom, on how much you should skip to, because we're gonna get into it. Invincible, bruh. Ooh.
So before we get started, I just want to say, right? This is my. I gotta get this out. I gotta flex a little bit. So. I review shit for Amazon. Not as in the sense like I buy stuff and I leave a review. Okay, that's probably why I review stuff. But I do that, but Amazon sent me a package one day. Bottom line, they send me stuff, I review it, and recently it's been reviewing shows and movies. Now, when Invincible, they were like testing it, I got to watch the first 4 episodes of Invincible. And it wasn't until last week that I actually figured out it was fully released because of this guy. And I was like, you know, I had to flex it out that I got to preview Invincible. So if you're watching Invincible or you have seen it and you liked it, I'm going to take credit for it because I left a good review making sure Invincible gets put into full production so we can watch that shit. Because Invincible is fire. My review for that show, fire. Because I got to preview it. Fire. Alright, let's get into it.
So anyway, this show Invincible. Shout out to Supreme Dreams, Mark on all social media because that dude's a GOAT. If you guys don't watch like any of RDC World 1, they're fucking hilarious, amazing bunch of creators. You already know young black men out there, minorities as well. You know what I'm saying? But they're fucking hilarious and they do a lot of low budget shit, and but they do really well on it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them first of all. I saw him tweet something about Invincible, right? And like, you know, I was like, this is why they're influencers, right? Because I was like, he's not an influencer because he's more of like he's a creator, but he influences people, right? So I saw that tweet. I was like, let me go check this shit out. Amazon Prime, okay. First episode, like I said, spoilers. Saying it again, you cannot say shit if you're at this point and you haven't watched it. So motherfuckers, like, you know, it's an average thing. Kid wants to get his superhero powers. I see these motherfuckers. They're kind of like the Justice League. I'm like, there's motherfuckers like Martian Man. There's motherfuckers like, you know, they had Red Rush.
Red Rush.
I'm like, okay, this is the kind of thing they're playing into. I'm like, a little basic, but okay, I'm with it right now. I'm with it, right?
Nice.
One guy's kind of like fucking Superman. I'm like, okay, cool. At the end, what the
murder,
dude? homie, like, Omni-Man comes out here
straight murking
and murks. It's pretty much almost like if there was a better version of Superman and he murked the whole entire Justice League.
Superman's OP, but like make him even more OP, dog.
Yeah. So like you don't even know what the fuck Kryptonite is, and Superman ain't no bitch. Yeah. That's pretty much what this guy is, right?
God, bro.
So like, he murks everyone. It was, first of all, like, I love gory shit, bro. Like, when people are not afraid to go in there. This motherfucker was like, the guy, like, Red Rush was breaking his hands, trying to run, like, punch him so badly. And then he, like, squeezed his whole, what did he squeeze his head?
I think he squeezed his head. Yeah.
But, like, it was just gruesome. Beautiful. Right?
Well done.
And we're all wondering, why the fuck did he do it?
Because, they're all superheroes. People on the same
team. Superheroes, they were helping each other out in the beginning of the scene. Like, all right, what the fuck happened, right? Later goes on, Shit was already real every time. People died pretty cool in this one.
Yeah.
And this show is just awesome altogether. Because one, it's not like realistic, but it's realistic in the sense of like shit that humans
go through,
and what they go through and how they react to certain things. Right? Like I thought, like with Mark, yes, he just got his superpowers. He's learning how to control himself. Yeah. And then he's getting his ass whooped. Yeah. Like, he's getting his ass whooped. He's not like, just like, I'm a superhero now. Everything's easy. Nah, the motherfucker gotta train, and sometimes you get his butt whooped. Like, that's how shit goes. Like,
the majority of it is getting his ass whooped.
Right? Like, with the fucking weird-ass aliens that came in. Yeah. And he was getting his butt whooped, but then he, like, went on some rage mode shit and started fucking shit up. And then they came back, and then Omni-Man, like, don't worry, I got this. Omni went into their whole fucking universe, destroyed their whole entire Earth, and then was just like, oh, I'm cool. Like, that's fucking on some Viltrumite shit, you know what I'm saying?
We'll get into that. That shit's fucking crazy, bro. Nah, fuck. Like, alright, this is one thing I want to talk about. What was her name again, bro? I forgot.
Amber? You talking about Amber?
Amber. Bro, fuck Amber, bro.
Okay, so for me, it's hard for Amber,
okay.
Right?
I like their dynamic, but there's a big fuck.
I like their dynamic, but so for me, I don't know, I root for certain things for some reason. Yeah. So I wanted him to be with Eve because that's the first person he wanted to be with. Yeah, facts. And for me, I was like, oh, you want? Because I don't like when you settle for other shit because you couldn't get the first thing, and that's pretty much what happened with Eve, right? So he couldn't get Eve, so he's kind of like and then Amber kind of hit him up. He's like, oh, okay, but I gotta root for the sisters out there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, black, animated character. We for that, and I like the voice because she's awesome too. Yeah. And I thought it was cool, like, to see, because I like when you know who the voice actors are as well. Yeah, so it's kind of cool to see them. It adds another dynamic to it. Yeah, so him and Amber start going, but it was a realistic thing, like when spoiler alert again, when she fucking he was like, because as a superhero you got shit to do. He kept missing things, not showing up and whatever. There's a hilarious video by Long Beach Griffey. Did I show you that one?
I don't know.
Hilarious video by Long Beach Griffey on this whole interaction between Amber and fucking Mark, right? So Mark, he shows her that he's invincible, and she's like, "Oh, motherfucker, I knew you were invincible."
Oh, fuck, yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. Ayo, fuck Amber.
She's like, "I knew you were invincible for 3 weeks now." He's like, "Oh, so we're cool." She's like, "No, you still alive." He was like,
"Bitch, I'm a superhero."
That's the funny part of the book. He's like, "But you didn't come to the kitchen with me, Mark," and it was really important. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry that I almost fucking died trying to save the community." Dude, first of all, that fucking monster that was beating his ass like that, what was it, like a lion guy with that big little hammer ass thing? Bro,
shit went through it.
He was whooping his ass. And that's the thing I like. There are stronger people than this motherfucker, right? He's just because he's a super
invincible, shit.
Hey, but when he smushed Monster Girl's head together with 2 rocks,
I was like,
first of all, insane. The fact that they were even able to heal her, I was like, yo, what in the fuck?
Yo, motherfucking robot, bro. Yo, bro, what the fuck was that? Can we talk about that shit?
It made sense.
But
it was on some creepy, weird stuff, right?
I honestly didn't expect it. I ain't gonna lie to you. It wasn't until when the whole clone. I don't understand.
When he released the clones, I was like, okay, there's a reason why. At first when he was first doing, I thought he was gonna do a training exercise for the guys to fight them.
That's what I thought,
right?
too.
But then they got away, and I was like, okay,
interesting.
And then
Cecil said, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?"
He goes there and he's doing his thing, and I'm like, okay. So now he's pretty much like Iron Man, not because he's not in the suit. But when he cut what's his face, I'm like, oh, he used his blood. I'm like, oh. Yeah. And I thought And I was wondering why he used him out of all people. Like, why don't you use like Invincible blood? Like,
Yeah.
how fucking be invincible? The fuck? Like,
Yeah.
also the fact that every time they're like, oh, this man's gonna be, and then it's like Invincible shows the screen, and then blood splatters every time.
I was thinking
that
about
was
that.
That was
So I ain't gonna lie, when we said you want to talk about Invincible, I was gonna add that cut in at the beginning. But today we're gonna talk about, and just fucking go through it. No, but yo, like the whole bro. The fact that, like, okay, in retrospect, alright, it makes sense. But at the time when as it was playing out, I did not think he was like that was his whole plan to get back into a human body. And then like the whole monster girl.
Well, because in my thing, I thought that robot was just like a like an AI type.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Intelligence, and he was just craving being a real person.
That's
I did
what I
not
thought
know
too.
that he was actually a person controlling that, which makes a lot more sense on why
So
he did stuff.
now what
he did.
I want to know, right, is how did he end up in like the cryo chamber tube shit?
Well, I feel like he probably had like a birth defect from like the beginning of time.
True.
And it was kind of like that was the only thing that maybe keep him alive. But he was a very intelligent person.
Yeah,
he
was
learned
smart
shit like that. But that was a little curveball they threw at us.
Yeah.
He was very smart. And then, because like the blue guys, like obviously they're still bad guys, but like they were kind of just like, hey, bro, like you might die.
You might die, yeah. And he's like, I'm gonna fuck, do that shit.
And they brought back the immortal, and then they thought
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was like, this is gonna be good. Alright, we got something in this motherfucker.
And then it turned on them. They're like,
shit, fuck that, bro.
And then Immortal died again. First of all,
someone named Immortal.
And he keep coming back though.
He keep coming back.
But when he fucking split,
bro, he split his shit. Like literally, shit got split.
Okay, before we get into that even part, but
let's
talk about the fact that let's go back to Amber.
Okay, let's go. Let's backtrack a little bit.
Let's
go in order of story time. Yeah, let's go in order.
Like Mark said, "Hey, I'm invincible."
Yo, that's the biggest fuck you I have. Bro.
I knew that, right? And she's like, "Oh, I don't care. You still lied to me." He's like, "Bitch, I'm a superhero. I am saving lives, bro, so you don't die." Like at that one point, right? And this was one of the things like Long Beach Griffey he put up was like, he's like, "Oh." He's like, it's your fault that so-and-so turned into that monster. Because if I wouldn't have had to go chase you while you went to a party with another dude.
That's true.
With another dude, I would have been able to save Homeboy when he called me the first time.
Homeboy, yeah.
Because his best friend called him and he's like, hey, I gotta go take care of this. If something weird, really bad happens, they call me.
Got kidnapped.
And he almost got turned into a robot cyborg
shit.
Oh, and Cecil making a whole entire robot cyborg army.
Yeah, that shit was... So I ain't gonna lie. So the dude that was making the robots, right? I thought that was... So fuck, what are their names now? See, I don't remember the name. The high-rise building where Mark helped the iron guy, the rock guy.
Yeah.
So the
Oh, you thought the teleporter was that guy?
I thought the teleporter guy and the robot maker guy was the same person. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was the same person. Because like the way he talked and like his hair, like the little swoop shit. I was like,
that was a little. Yeah, there were two different guys, but
I didn't realize
that shit that tripped me up when because I thought Mark was doing the right thing, helping out the dude, and then I see that at the end he just
nasty.
100%. He's like, hey, bro, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
he just cleared it. Mark was almost dead. I love how he still never brought up the fact that his dad was above him. Like he saw his dad.
Yeah,
his dad is kind of like you getting killed.
Yeah, murked. Oh, well.
That sucks, bro. You just watch your son almost get killed.
Like, we'll get into that. No,
yeah.
We'll get into that part.
But yeah, screw Amber.
Yeah.
And that pissed me off is that they got back together.
Yes. It pissed me off that she was like, but like the whole type shit, she was like, I knew you were a superhero, but fuck you. Like, bro, like, no, fuck you. Like, literally, like, oh, you ran away. Bitch, you would have fucking died if he stayed with you as a normal fucking Mark, bro.
Hey,
like, goddamn.
He brought you a freaking rock from Mars, girl.
Yeah. Because we're talking about, I'm going to go on a retreat. I got to help people from another place as volunteering and shit. Motherfucker brought you a space rock. You know how illegal that shit is? That motherfucker brought you a space rock.
Illegal. There's
no, it is. No, there is like type shit. Like if you have like a space rock or some shit, like from the moon or something, like the government has to have it. Like you can't have that shit.
Well, I think it's might be a little bit different for superheroes.
Yeah, okay, that's the fucking show, man. Like type shit, bro. Like that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and then so now let's get to the we got Mark almost dying. So now they're figuring out that Omni-Man, because like the whole time they didn't know Omni-Man was the one who killed the whole entire Guardians.
Can we talk about how that motherfucker framed Damien Darkblood to like be like
it was funny.
Back to
Cecil
hell.
was like, you shouldn't have fucked with him, bro.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have fucked with him.
I actually liked him as a character too. But
no, he was good, but he did his job right. So his job, he got the wife.
Demon detective.
He got the wife to suspect her husband.
Yeah.
She figured it out, and then the funniest thing is when they try to, like they were trying everything. Like, they got Mark's blood. They were trying to figure out a way to get through his blood and trying to kill Omni-Man. But, like, Viltrumites, bro.
You couldn't get through that, bro.
Bro. Okay, so now we're getting into... This is, obviously, we're getting toward the end.
We're toward the
end. You guys are,
like 8
episodes. I said, we're spoiling. If you're here...
we gave you a timestamp to skip through.
Gave you a lot of stuff that you could have skipped through.
Yeah.
So, now we get to the part where we find out that freaking the world of Viltrumites, right?
Motherfucking...
They were like, oh, yo, some of y'all motherfuckers weak. Y'all should die.
You guys should die. Like, on God. Like, you guys are inferior. Fucking die.
Yeah, it's pretty much like alright, so the stronger, more crazy motherfuckers killed the other half of the population on some Thanos shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, y'all dead.
Killed half of the population. And they're like, alright, now we gotta go to other worlds and make them realize that they're not doing the right thing. Inferior. So then they just went on some Hitler shit pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, not exactly. Not exactly, but like they went on some like half genocidal shit. Where pretty much they're like, hey, if you guys don't go by the way we think you should go, you guys are gonna, rebel against, you will die.
Type beat.
So, freaking Seth Rogen's character. You know who Seth Rogen is, right?
Who is he? Like,
he's the
I know people are talking
the
about
interplanetary.
And
he came back at the end. He's like, oh,
is this Earth? No, this is Urath.
This is Urath.
I'm trying to. Are you Urath? No, this is Earth. Oh shit.
But okay. So anyway, right? We found out that this planet, and they were going colony by colony, like, their whole planet taking over other places, and then they realized to make it smaller, we'll just send one of our elite guys to planets, have them take shit over, weaken their defenses, so that way we can get through. So Omni-Man was sent, he blended in, and started a family to blend in, also have his spawn so he can have someone to kind of help him. And then that's why he killed the Guardians, because he needed to kill the strongest people there, his biggest opposition. Right? And then Mark was like, yo, and he told them, he was like, yo, but Mark was he was almost on his side.
Yeah, he was almost.
But then he said, because Mark was like, what about mom? He's like, oh, she's more like a pet
to me.
You can't call my dude's mom a pet, bro. Like,
dog. He says she.
But to be honest, I understand. I part of me really wanted Mark. No, not part of me. All of me wanted Mark to join him. I wanted him to.
Really?
Yes. I wanted Mark to join him and they just go fucking wreck shit, bro.
Okay, that would have been dope as fuck.
And then it's like, Viltrum, bitches.
Yo, cause like, if you think about it,
imagine the fights though, right? The two Viltrumites versus like the whole world.
There's no like.
Well, the rest of the other superheroes.
Yeah, but that would be like fucking.
They would win.
They would win
dope,
type
though.
shit. Yeah, no, it'd be cool to see.
So
remember, this is just season 1.
Oh, I know.
Oh, Amazon. I'm just saying, if you go in this direction, you don't give it.
No, they already got approved for season 2 and 3.
2 and 3?
2 and 3.
Oh.
I follow them on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say I haven't followed them on Twitter yet.
So
let's go.
Then Mark starts fighting Omni-Man, and it's not even close,
bro. That shit is like what you.
So this is one of the most traumatic fight scenes I feel like I've seen.
Just in general.
In general, right? So like airships started coming. They're trying to fight him, and then one of the airships gets destroyed. This part was savage, right? The airship gets destroyed. The guy can't pull out his freaking parachute. Mark saves him. He's like, thanks, bro. Omni-Man right behind him like, bro, why are you saving this insignificant life? They're insignificant. One hand. Boom! Squeezed through and the blood just shattered on him.
That shit was crazy to me, bro. Because he was like, yo, man, I wouldn't have survived. Landed, no problem. Motherfucker lands. Psych.
They fly back up. He hits him. He's like, that's cute.
Yeah, bro.
He started beating the shit out of him. Punches him through Chicago. And then, Mark's as he's going through, and this is the realistic thing about, a lot of stuff too, right? Like, there's a lot of fucking just random casualties that happen with superheroes, right? Like, you never really see it in a lot of superhero movies, like, even, Captain America, not Captain America, all the Avengers stuff.
In that one, though, the one with the fucking Segovia, which one was that one?
Yeah, but they don't show it to you. They just talk about it after. They showed Mark going through a freaking building and, 50 cars, and you see all the dead bodies, and then Mark tries to hold up a building, the mom falls out, he holds her. He can't carry the building. That falls, and he's still holding to the arm, and it's just the arm, bro. And then his dad comes through, beats the shit out of him more, holds his face. He's like, I'm gonna show you that you're killing more people than you're trying to save right now.
He holds him to a fucking subway, bro. He goes through the whole fucking train.
So he's invincible, right? So you're holding dude's face. The train goes through him, and all he sees is his body crashing and killing every single person in the train. And I'm literally the whole entire time I'm just like,
yeah, my face is like this. I'm like, there's no fucking way, bro. I was like,
yo, what the fuck? Then he proceeds to beat the shit out of him more. He takes him down to the middle of the ocean, beats the shit out of him there, takes him through, throws him to a mountain, has like an avalanche hit him. After he creates an avalanche because he breaks half a mountain, he gets out and starts beating the living shit out of him. And he's like, "You think this shit means anything to me? It's a speck in my life." Because you find out that Viltrumites
like 5,000?
Not even. They did
more,
like
right?
Thousands of years. Thousands of years. Yeah. And he told Mark, even though you're half human, your majority of your blood is Viltrumite, you'll live for like 5,000 or something years. So you're gonna outlive everyone. He's like, why even do this? And that, I'm not gonna lie, part of my mind was like, he's right.
He's right, but at the same time, like, you might as well what you can have at the
time. But he was beating the living shit out of him to almost death, right? And he was like, "Oh, you think this means anything to me? I could just do this another
17 more years." I was like, bitch, imagine your parent calling your mom, imagine your dad call your mom a pet, and then said, "Bro, 17 more years, bro. What is 17 more years,
What
bro?
is 17 more years
like,
to me, bro? Fuck." Because it was weird the way he says it, right? Which I thought was an interesting kind of concept of the way that they had it with the superheroes. That like, the more you age, the slower your cells will. Well, the older you get, the slower your cells will age. Yeah. So like that. That's very interesting. The way that kind of goes. But
like that motherfucker said, "Think, Mark, think." Yo, but I'm not gonna lie. The memes that came from Invincible were peak, bro. It was fucking peak.
Nah, bro. But that shit was.
That's a good show, man. If you haven't watched it,
and I understand they did the good thing of like one part. I like to see, you know, a little bit of bloodshed and like some shit. I was hoping he was gonna kind of kill Mark a little bit, low key. Like, part of me wanted it to happen just a little bit, you know, just kind of murk him, right? So, but he was almost dead.
Oh, he was almost dead, bro. Like, but 2 points, bro.
Yeah, man, he murked the shit out. He was beating the shit out of him. But yeah, part of me wanted him to kind of kill him. But you know, he got a little sentimental. Thought
about the baseball game.
It was because he knocked his teeth out. Yeah, and then the picture of him with his no teeth, and it's just like,
like whistle tooth looking ass.
He was so mad at him. He was like,
yeah, it looked like 42 Doug. Started whistling and shit.
Nah, but that show definitely, I recommend it. Watch that shit. If you haven't watched it, and you just watched all of this. I don't care. Still watch it because you'll still be like,
because like
I can only describe so much. Yeah. But watch that shit, bruv.
That's a good show, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit is good as fuck. Is this recording still? Oh, motherfucker. Why did that stop?
Probably at 20 minutes. That's usually its count.
Yeah. We'll be back in a bit. We'll put some clips of something depending on wherever it stopped. No, that's a really good show.
Yeah, highly recommended. I give it a 8.5 out of 10.
I give it an Omni-Man out of 10.
Now, the only reason I give it an 8.5 out of 10 is because fuck Amber, and then
fuck Amber. Oh God, fuck that bitch.
Fuck Amber, and fuck. I think Mark should have joined Omni-Man, and then Omni-Man should have killed Mark. But that's just
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I feel like I want to see that arc, but I kind of want to see him like.
I wanted to see him join fucking Omni-Man, and then the fucking Cecil and everyone being like, "Hey, yo, what are we gonna do?" Yeah, he's like, because when he's like, "Oh, I just spent $5 billion in the biggest nosebleed," when he hit him with that freaking giant cannon from space.
Yeah, that motherfucker got shot with a space laser, and that motherfucker just got a nosebleed. Like, you know how old.
But I do believe Omni-Man's getting a little weaker though.
Oh, he is.
Because I wonder how old he actually is though. That's the thing.
I feel like that's what we're gonna find out later on. See how old he is. Maybe eventually.
But when he comes back, he's coming back with more. I feel so, there's gonna be like either they're gonna send him back with another person, another Viltrumite, or send another Viltrumite all on its own.
So here's what I'm thinking, right?
Because I feel like he's gonna get punished for being weak.
True. Yeah, because he didn't finish a job.
He did not finish, right? And it was like, you know, the space guy.
So that's what I'm saying.
He's like, oh, I've never met a Viltrumite like who would do something like they that's unheard of. Like, they don't do that.
So that's what I'm saying, because that's one thing I also say, like the space guy, right? I feel like now that like, because he told Mark, yo, Viltrumite, and Mark's like, yeah, I know, type shit. Maybe like the spaceman's gonna find some other planets that have like someone at least somewhat competitive to it.
That's what he said, right? He's like, oh, shit. Well, not exactly, but he was pretty much saying that like the world, the Galactic Council has been looking for a way to get back to fight the Viltrumites kind of thing, because like we can't do anything. He's like, oh, but like seeing something like this might be the break that we need. Yeah. He's like, if we call on you, would you be ready? Would you be what are you gonna do in the meantime? And that's when they showed all the clips for the new one, and then it was like, finish high school.
Oh shit! No, that's a really good show.
That show.
I enjoyed that show a lot.
That was dope.
That was good.
Did you watch Mortal Kombat?
I did not. Did you watch it? You watched it, right?
Trash.
So I didn't watch it yet. I heard mixed reviews, but I've seen more of like it was kind of shit.
I'm going a little quick. Like, my thing is, first of all, I'm not expecting perfect plot. I'm not expecting great plot,
also,
good plot.
Based off of Mortal Kombat.
It's based off of Mortal Kombat. The old movies were good. If you watch the old Mortal Kombat, those shits were fire.
Those were good.
So just do exactly what they did. Just give me better graphics, and I'm straight. First of all, they didn't even do a tournament.
Yeah, that's like what you fucking need in Mortal Kombat.
Right? The whole thing was like, oh, Shang Tsung's team was trying to kill them before the tournament even started so they could win it beforehand. I'm like, no, what?
And didn't they add like a random character like that? They didn't like. I feel like Osama somewhere like they added like another character that wasn't even like from Mortal Kombat. They just like created a new character out of nowhere.
Apparently he was a part of something, but like the main character Cole, like he was just kind of like he was just part of the blood, like Scorpion's bloodline.
Okay.
Right, but nah, it was garbage, bro. Like and this is the thing, some of the fight scenes were good. I don't even say really good. Some of the fight scenes were good. Most of them were like not even that great. Right, and this is I hate this shit. When it's always the guy who's not really that great and he ends up beating someone who's fucking phenomenal. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Like, you know, I forgot his name. His thing is Garo, right? The guy with the 4 arms.
Yeah, 4 arms.
He fought the Cole guy, right? And Cole's getting his ass whipped by everybody. And because he got his little power, he was able to beat him. Like, no, you would have died.
Yeah, type beat.
Because, first of all, right? So, this is the thing. This is what I always hate about superhero movies and a lot of shit in general, right? Like, dude, make it realistic. So, if I'm a big 4-armed guy and I walked up to Matthew and when I pick up Matthew, I rip him apart. Like, literally rip him apart. When I go against Cole, why do I pick him up and throw him? Like, why? Like, that's not what he would do. That's not his move. He rip motherfuckers apart. Do that
shit.
Right, but he's the main guy. We can't
kill him.
Nah, bro.
That's not how that shit works.
He should have died. That would make the
bro.
movie more interesting.
That's what I'm saying. In Transformers, they kill Optimus Prime, but they somehow brought him back, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, do some shit like that. I mean, again, most of the reviews I saw were like dog shit about the.
I honestly, to be honest, 100%, I would not recommend watching that shit. It was garbage.
Okay.
Like, there's one thing that stood out to me was the one part where like Kung Lao threw his sword on the floor and he rode this girl through. Not his sword, his hat.
Okay.
Like he has a spinning hat.
Yeah, spinning
threw it on the floor. And he rode a girl through it and like split her in half. So that was kind of cool. But other than that, like.
I probably had bootlegging it, to be honest with you, and just watch it off of like 1, 2, 3 minutes.
It was just
I probably wouldn't pay to watch it.
Disappointed.
Disappointed.
This is on HBO Max.
Oh, I don't have HBO Max.
HBO Max is clutch because they come out with all the good movies. That's the main thing that's cool about it. It comes out with all the movies.
You know what? I should do it because my mom was like, "Man, Netflix don't got no new movies." You know what? I'm gonna get you.
Netflix got a lot of shit. A lot
of
of originals.
But like,
actually,
my mom has literally gone through all the fucking originals, bro. Like she'd be like, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh, what's this?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I watched this. Right, this is what happened." I'm like, "All right, well, moving on then. Shit, I'm gonna watch it then." You know, my mom can tell the future on movies too, bro. Like,
bro, I watched that new Michael B. Jordan movie with my mom.
Is that the one with these like military shit like in Russia or whatever? My mom, I think Friday night when I got home, she was finishing up. I was like, "That's Michael B. Jordan?" Yeah, and then I was like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" I was like, "What the hell?" So yeah, see, she watched that shit too.
No, that shit was
it was kind of good.
It was good. This is my thing though. I love my mom. Love you, mom. But
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hey,
Mother's Day. We'll talk about that actually after this.
Yeah, we'll talk about that shit. Yeah,
but yo, I can't watch certain movies with her, bro, because she's too critical on it. Like, so just enjoy the fucking movie.
So my mom isn't critical. She predicts everything.
My mom does that too, depending on the movie.
But here's the thing: she's always right though. And I'm just like, how? I was like, I would have never seen it coming. She's like, oh yeah, this is gonna blow up in 3. I'm like, how? There was no like foreshadowing that specific thing was gonna blow up. How did you know that? She goes, it's obvious. I'm like, how? Tell me, please.
Sometimes, like, I ain't gonna lie, I'll be watching a certain amount of movies and, like, even TV shows, you can tell where certain things are gonna happen. Like, if, like...
Yeah, no,
like sometimes, like, this happens a lot. Especially in TV, they do it badly, and movies are a little bit better at hiding it. If they're about to get shot or hit with something, they open up very, like, ever so slightly. Like, it'll be like, oh, I'm talking to you like this.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll kind of be like, and then it's like, I got hit in the chest. But no, they do that all the time, and I'm just like, I know it's gonna come. Right? Okay. That's why, one, I don't like watching scary movies. Fuck scary movies.
I love scary movies. Hey, but, Quiet Place 2 coming out. Who trying to go to movies?
You know, I never watched the first one.
It was really good. I personally, let me rephrase it. I liked it. People said I liked the movie. That was a good ass movie.
Remember Bird? You ever watch Bird Box?
Bro, that was peak That was I enjoyed that movie too. I'm not gonna.
I liked it.
I loved that.
I
movie.
liked it.
That was good.
I was sad for my dog.
I'm naming that kid boy.
I was sad for my dog though. My dog died. Black guy. Of course.
Of course.
You know what happens,
dog. Fucked up, bro. That's fucked up.
But no, that was a good movie.
I enjoyed that movie.
Sandra Bullock.
The fucking Bird Box challenge that we did.
Oh, that was funny.
That's fucking funny as shit.
We did sparring with our
we blindfolded ourselves in a fucking cage.
Damn, Bird Box challenge. Oh.
You
remember when challenges used to be like a thing?
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of died out once TikTok came.
It's like fucking dancing challenges now.
That's the thing. Like, I think that's the new dynamic switch, right? It used to be like a whole bunch of different challenges, like, oh, do this challenge, and everybody.
Yeah.
And everyone kind of participated, but now it's more like, do a fucking TikTok dance to a song.
I can't dance, so you know what?
Like, oh, do the Renegade, or oh, do the fucking, like, whatever.
But y'all can remember all these dances, but y'all can't remember basic shit. But that's none of my business.
Nah, bro, when you see, like, these stupid shit with, like, these fucking, like, TikTok houses and shit.
Yeah.
And these bitches be, like, they're, like, 18, 19, like...
Like, y'all really making people famous to fucking dance? Like, if you're a professional dancer, but on fucking TikTok, bro that could be just me being salty.
The thing
type
I
shit.
hate, bro, is these motherfucking fuck-ass white boys with their, like, fucking, short haircuts who think they're pretty and shit and just go, like...
And it's not like the one they do it as a meme.
Not the funny ones where they're like...
Put the filters on, literally be the camera like, damn, girl, you cute. Like, not the meme ones, like, the ones who think they hot shit, bro. Like, yeah. Thumbnail.
Bro, that face is the funniest shit.
That shit funny as hell, bro. But yeah, no, fuck those white boys on TikTok. And you know what? Fuck TikTok, bro. Type shit, no. I like TikTok because it keeps me entertained, but it wastes my time. But no, fuck you, fashion. Okay, let's fuck the sneakerheads, bro. Just because you own a pair of Jordan 1s does not mean you're a sneakerhead. First of all, 2-3 years ago, you can find a pair of Jordan 1s at the outlet for $60. Shut the fuck up. You guys are sneakerheads. Fuck out of here, bro. That should get me tight as fuck up. Oh, I got these Jordan 1s. You to get it. Bitch, you don't even know how to style Jordan 1s. You fucking flat bar them laces, bro. Anyways, that's a story for a different time. That's coming to personal podcast. I got beef with you TikTok motherfuckers, bro. Y'all don't even know shit about shoes talking about, I'm a sneakerhead. Bitch, all you have is 30 pairs of Jordan 1. Shut the fuck up.
Nah, bro, but like, the only reason I won't download TikTok is because I know if I get on TikTok, it'd be another thing for me to waste like another 45 minutes to an hour just scrolling through shit. Like, reels on Instagram, I take like...
Oh, yeah, no, for real. Because I'll be on TikTok, and I look at the time, it's like 3:30. I'm like, oh, fuck, man.
I was talking to, because Gina came by earlier.
Okay.
And she was like, she deactivated all her social media. Low-key, I want to do that for a little bit, like one day.
I don't think I can.
I just would turn everything off. I wouldn't deactivate it, because then, like...
I'll turn it off, yeah, but
I want to, like, turn off my social media for, like, a week.
I don't think
the hard part about it is because I work and I have to do social media in my job.
That's part
like,
of it.
I want to, like, kind of not delete it, but, like, turn it off for, like, a week.
Yeah.
But I would do it if I went on a vacation, then I would make it just a little bit more easier.
Nah, I gotta be oh, bitch. Nah, I'm that motherfucker. I have to be.
Like, yo, peace out, motherfuckers. I'll see y'all in a month.
Nah, see, I need social media because Twitter's my personal diary. Yeah. If you guys follow me on Twitter, I'm so sorry. The shit I've been saying recently, it's like, you don't know if I'm depressed or if I'm happy. You don't know if I'm going to off myself in the next second. It literally doesn't make any fucking sense. I confess my love to an SUV this morning.
Drop that shit all the way back there.
Dude. Fuck.
Enjoy this montage of Daniel trying to get his bracelet.
Keep talking.
But yeah, no, I don't think I could do social media. Like, I've thought about it, like, especially on Instagram, because
I dropped it,
it's like, it's on the ground now. But like, yeah, no, type beat, like, I want to, like, get off of Instagram for sure, because Instagram is, like, I feel like the epitome of clout chasing, but at the same time,
how is that the epitome of clout chasing?
Because, like, motherfuckers,
TikTok's worse.
Nah, but, like, nah, you're right. But my point is, right, I feel like on Instagram, people really just be, like, posting anything. You see how strong this motherfucker is? He's moving the couch with me on that
Bro,
shit.
it's just a couch. It slides. Like, I'm not that strong.
Bro,
see, I'm struggling right now.
You could have just kept it pushing, bro. Y'all could be like, yeah, I'm fucking game. Nah, it's just a couch. Nah, anyways.
Bro, it's I don't like to, like, brag about shit, you know what I'm saying?
I do, like, okay.
I can only joke brag about it if I'm fucking around with some people, but, like, it's hard to legitimately for me to be like to say some shit like that.
So, like, there's a part of me that's like, I gotta, like, a big part of me is like, man, nah, I'm chill. But, like, an even big part of me is like, I gotta flex that shit. I don't give a fuck, bro. Like,
well, obviously, I'll wear some certain things, I'm trying to feel a certain way, but, like, when people start complimenting me,
I'm the type of motherfucker to be like, oh yeah, you like the fit? Yeah, 4 bands. I'm that motherfucker. Like, if someone comes and say, I go, oh yeah, this is from, I dead ass be like, oh, this from here.
No, because like I don't know how to react sometimes. Like I like when I went to Maria's thing, right? I'm walking, I'm chilling, and like, you know, Chris is like, bro, like you look like a freaking walking muscle. And like, how are you? Like, he's like, you. Is there any lights that you don't look good in? I just gotta laugh because I was like, like thank you so much. This means a lot to me. I really feel, you know.
No, like type B, like that shit, like compliments that throw me off, like type shit. Shout out Kim. I don't know where you at, but it's shit. Like that, yeah. So like, bro, like motherfucker, like if you comment, like there's to a certain extent, if you give me a compliment, I'm like, oh yeah, I appreciate that. But there's sometimes where it'll throw me off. I'm just like, how do I react to this?
Yeah, this is gonna sound really like, I don't even know how it's gonna make me sound, but straight up, I went out with my ex because she complimented me. Like that was how it started. Like, cause
I got a compliment on a T-shirt, and we all know how that story went, you know,
bro. Cause straight up, I was like sitting down in class, and she's like, oh, like you have really nice arms, and I was like,
thank you.
I was like, oh, really? Like, you see me like that? That was it. Right after that, I was kind of like, all right, chasing.
Throw it back to Daniel chasing all the hoes. This top left corner. This is mirrored, I think. Should be.
But yeah, bro, like them, like, you know, random unexpected compliments, like, cause like it depends, like, you know, like if Rita compliments me, I'm like, oh my god, thank you. You know, Rita,
shout out Rita.
I appreciate you. Shout out to Rita, the wifey out there. But yeah, like, you know, I don't know. It's different when it comes from certain people, right? Because like Rita, like, you know, she loves me, so
that's like
you know, that she
like,
compliments me. I appreciate it, and I love compliments. Like everybody likes them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like in the sense of like, I know it, but I also like not expect it. But I understand it because, like, I feel like what, like, you know, you're like, oh,
you kind of understand where it's coming from.
You're so handsome, right? I'm like, well, shit. Oh, like, if you found me ugly, then you must think my personality's great because we've been together for so long.
I think that's gonna be my saving factor, my personality.
But no, I think the main thing with when other people give you those compliments is because, like, if they don't, there's no reason for them to say that shit to you. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like you're almost like, I don't like that. You really mean that shit.
Yeah, like that should be like
you're really on that type shit. Right? Yeah, like, you know, and like certain, it's not like they mean more or anything like that. They just surprise you.
Yeah, because you didn't expect it, and something you completely like you don't know. That's the ones that.
Because I don't know what it is, and like we've talked to David about this, but like, you know, people kind of like, you know, you seek validation from other people sometimes, and you shouldn't. But you know, like, you might be feeling bad about yourself, and someone might tell you look good and it boosts your confidence up. Like, it shouldn't be like that.
But it is.
You know, you're just kind of like, oh shit, like, and it's like, you know, when I was younger, and even still like, when I was younger, bro, that was like my biggest thing is I even if I didn't like you, I wanted you to like me. Like, and like not even,
key,
but like not like as in like friends. I wanted girls to like me, and like on some type of shit, like it'd be a girl, and I'd be like, I would never want to go out with you, but I want you to like me. So I would like, and this is a really dick thing to do. I would flirt with girls because I wanted them to have crushes on me. This sounds like such an asshole right now, but like that ass. Like I would flirt. Can't relate. When I was younger, I would flirt with girls on purpose because I wanted just to get me to like me, even though I knew I would never go out with them. That boy bad. That is society. No, but sure, I would do that. Like that's a complete like dick thing to do.
No, that's all.
But it was like an ego booster, right? Like if there was a girl who said she liked you, that meant that she, like, you know. For me, that was just like, I'm on that. I'm on that. Like I remember like and it doesn't even have to be like a girl you like think is cool. You just might think she's attractive, and for you to have like a girl who's at a certain attractive level, like you,
engage with you in that type of manner. Yeah.
Like there, like I remember there's this one girl, and she. This is the first time when I remember I told you this one before, like when she like. Because like, you know, if you were a young male at any point in time,
you looked up those YouTube tips.
How to tell if a girl likes you, bro.
If she laughs at your joke.
Did we talk about this on here?
I feel like we might have.
We might have, but if we did, y'all don't remember either. But
shit, I don't know, bro. It is what it is.
You know, they always tell you if a girl touches you, she likes you, right? And I promise you, I watched the video and thought this shit was cap, bro. I was like, it was cap. And then I was fucking, we were at a football game and we were talking, and she laughed, she was like, bro, I promise you, like, I went to slow motion, I was like, this is it. YouTube was right.
YouTube was right. I ain't gonna lie, bro. YouTube be right sometimes, dog.
But anyway, like, and I remember I like jeopardized a relationship I had at that point because I was like, because I told my girlfriend at that time, and granted, I'm in like 8th grade,
like middle
8th, 7th, 6th grade, something like that. And I told her, I was like, yo, well, told my girlfriend at the time, like, she told me she liked me. She's kind of like, what the fuck you want me to do with that? And I was like, she's like, do you like her? I was like, oh no. And then my dumbass didn't pursue that one. I lost the girlfriend. So it's like,
this guy, straight up.
Nah, but like, yeah, that was like a real like, and that was just for me because it made me feel better. Cause like, and especially if you got rejected before too by girls, like, because we've had the conversation on here before,
we did,
right?
Last episode.
When I was younger, fucking, especially in elementary school,
yep.
It was always the pretty white boys that would get all the girls.
Episode.
And not like I didn't get girls, because elementary school I was, fucking getting hoes. But
this guy,
I would still get rejected by girls, and it was kind of like, and even a little bit in middle school, there would be one type of boy that I would lose out to, pretty white boy. You know what I'm saying?
It's always pretty white. No matter, it's always a pretty white.
So for me, it was kind of like, all right, I need to seek more validation from other people, so let me get hoes to like me. You know what I'm saying?
We get the hoes to like me.
No, you flirt with them, try to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because even when girls like, I good, because these motherfuckers need to see me.
Yeah.
For any of the females out there, do you ever tell a dude after the fact that you liked them at a certain point in time?
Right here.
Fuck you. That shit is literally the most annoying thing ever. It's like, oh yeah, I had a crush on you here. Oh yeah, I'm like, bro,
you had one.
Because that hurts even more.
Because it's like that. At some point, I might have had a chance. Like,
bro, I'm telling you how many like when I've heard that shit, and I'm just like, because one girl, and this the girl freaking I was obsessed with in high school. She told me, she's like, yeah, I liked you at this point in freshman year. I'm like, you had a boyfriend. How was I supposed to do anything? Like, in my mind, I'm supposed to, just respect the sex, the sanctity of the relationship.
Let it happen.
Like she's like, yeah, like, I'm like, thank you. That helped me out a lot when you were with your boyfriend.
That shit. No, like, there's, I'm too specific, man. That is fucking having a fuck. I don't even, bro, that shit be getting me mad. And you know what's funny? Because they'll say that shit, and then, like, you'll go, you ever seen those memes on Twitter be like, how girls flirt with you? Like, that's it. And they just look at you and they expect you to know.
How did you not pick up the sign?
Yeah, like, that's all you do is this. Look across the room. Look away, like...
I'm not gonna lie, girls always talk about how guys are not good at picking up signs. Y'all not good at giving signs. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that.
Type beat.
Like, especially because, like, it'll be... Because, and this is the thing, right? And it goes back and forth with certain shit. Like, and not all the time is... Because you got times where guys freaking pick up signs that are not even there.
Yeah, right? Like they'll start creating scenarios and be like, oh yeah, she totally likes me.
And that goes with the guys who are a little bit overly aggressive and overly, like, overly confident in themselves and don't respect women that much.
Type B.
That's a whole different type of human being.
I see you scat pack drivers.
But, like, freaking, shit where it's like, oh, how does he not know I liked him? I made it so I'll be like, bro, no you didn't. Because then you're nice to all these, like, for instance, my current partner right now. She is the nicest human being in the human, like, in this whole stratosphere of people, right?
She really is the best person I ever met. Like,
she's so nice. When I was, like, first talking to her and everything, I had no fucking idea. It's not like I had no idea. I was trying to figure out if she did, but it was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you're so nice to everyone. Like, how am I supposed to know? And, like, it took, obviously I finally figured it out, but it was like... it took me like 2.5 years.
Well, hey, look, it worked out in your favor, man.
But no, bro, like that was like so. I was like, yo, I was telling my brother, I was like, yo, she's just nice to everybody.
Yeah.
Because we've all had that little thing where you thought some girl liked you. You swore your mom. You like, bro, on my mama, she liked me, dog. Like, and completely wrong. Pain. That's the worst thing, bro. But hey, I was always a shooter, bro. I shot that shot. No matter what. I'm trying to look.
So, I don't know if I told you. I feel like I've told you this before. Like, maybe, I'm not sure. Because sometimes I should be talking to myself and imagine I tell it to people, right? Because, like, I've never been the person to, like, actively pursue somebody. Unless it's, like, for real. Like, I got it down pat. But, like, recently, like, if you follow D-Squad podcast, shout out to them, Rick said, he plays a numbers game. He just shoots all his shots. The other day we were talking to one of our friends, Nick. He'd be shooting, like, out the ass in the DMs, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm a confident ass motherfucker, right? But I don't think I have that level of confidence where I could just start shooting shit into random girls' DMs, talking about, hey, how you doing? How you cute? Like, I can't do that. Like I respect like people play that numbers game. I can't do that. But it's not. I'm not wired like that. I'm built different.
Built different. Yo, straight up though, for me, like it's like it's not even like confidence for me. It was always like I don't want to know what if I wouldn't like that. What ifs, and I was that kid too who would always ask the what if questions, and that's why I hate what ifs. Is because and that's like on a completely different note. That's why like freaking like COVID scared me so much too. What if? Because it'd be like some random shit. Like like now it's a little bit different. Nah, it's not even like it'd be some type of shit where you walk out and you pass by someone and it's like, yo, I didn't have my mask on. Like, and in my mind I'm like, what if? And that's the thing that fucks with me. So when it came to like girls, I would always be like, what if I never said anything? What if they did like me? What if this? What if that? Like I'm on the type of shit like, oh bro, what if I talked to her? That could have been my wife. Like that's the type of shit that I'm on.
But it's like what if I said something? It could have went my way, or also could have not went my way.
And I'm more like, I'd rather risk it for the biscuit. Hey,
so
bars.
That's fucking bars right there. But that's one thing I've been struggling with. It's not even with girls, just like life in general, right? My thing this week has been, will the risk be worth the reward, and vice versa? Like, what's going to be worth it? What outweighs what here?
That makes sense. Certain things though, it's hard because like you can find your way out of anything.
That's true.
Like even risk reward, you could always be like, you could always find your way to talk yourself out of some shit. Like,
yeah.
I just think if it benefits you in a good amount of like, even if, because sometimes I think it's, even if the risk is higher than the reward, like that reward, if it's still gonna be something that's gonna push you forward and motivate, like whatever the fuck it does for you, like fuck it.
Damn, I'm about to look back at this video and be like, fuck. I feel like this is one video I will come back to.
No, bro, you'll look back at this video in like 5 years, right, when you're successful, and you're like, look at my dumb ass down myself, dog.
Yeah,
that's what you're gonna say.
That's literally the thing right now. Like that's what's gonna fucking happen. Like either I make it to where I want to make it, or dig myself into a fucking pit. But we'll see.
Weird fucking like side note. I had like a deja vu moment yesterday, bro. So like, whenever you've seen Osai in these videos before, right?
We actually should get him on the podcast.
The big black guy, right?
Literally,
So
that's one big black guy.
Shout out to him. But I've known that guy since I was like 9 years old, right? Like 9 or 10 years old. And I'm like 22 right now. So I've known that dude for a long fucking time. And for the point where like I've known him as a child, as a dude who's my instructor, to the dude who's like my, he's still like my above me as my work, but he's like my coworker, right? And also someone who's like, I'm an adult now, whole lot of shit. Like this motherfucker saw me from a child to an adult.
Now he's like
child, teenager, adult, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
And when I was a kid, I always used to like fucking mess around with him and shit. Like we would, wrestle, whatever, like fuck it, whatever the fuck it used to be, but that was my guy, you know what I'm saying? And I remember it was funny because today, like yesterday, I like, you just standing there, and I fucking like, I was like, and one. I was like, what? And I was like up in his face and shit, and like in my mind, like I just had like a deja vu moment of me like being a little fucking kid, just like getting up in his face and doing dumb shit, bro. I was like, oh,
bro, I'm telling you, it's
in my mind, I'm like, I'm still a child, but like
rule 32, man, enjoy the little things.
That is dead ass. Like it's like such a small thing, but I enjoyed that moment to like feel that and kind of just be like, damn, bro, like
that's what I'm saying, bro. I think I'm already at the point in my life where, bro, I just gotta take shit like that again. Going back to like the last episode, like I just take shit day by day, bro. Enjoy shit as it comes, the little things here and there.
That's the one thing I'm really fucking shitty at is living in the moment.
I think that's also my problem. So I live too much in the moment. I don't.
I always plan too far in the future, like type shit where I don't even get to. Also, if you guys don't notice, like everyone notices this. Well, at least they, probably will notice it eventually. Is you pick up little mannerisms and sayings from the people that you hang around with a lot. Yeah. Like Matthew says type shit or type beat all the time, and I always I started picking up on that type shit.
Type shit.
I've been picking up on that, and I've been like kind of saying it a little bit more. But anyway, what was I saying? That's right. Yeah, I like so too far in the future type
shit.
Fuck it. Infectious. Too much in the future type shit where even it's like, I don't really enjoy some of the stuff I'm doing now because I'm already looking too, like it'll be like simple shit, where, and I read this quote or post one time and someone was like, sometimes you gotta stop and like be grateful for where you are because 5 years ago you wanted to be where you are 5 years from then, but you don't get to enjoy that because you're already looking 5 years into the future again. You know, so it's like simple shit where I wanted to be an MMA fighter, and I was like so psyched about actually even trying it and being able to do it. And right now I'm doing it. But you know, part of me is still like, yo, you got to be pro and get titles and become the best in the world. That I'm like barely getting to. I barely take the time to even just like live in this moment and where I am right now. And that's a hard thing for me. And it's like even shit with relationships too. Like sometimes I'm like so caught up in being like I need the relationship to like move. Like I need it to like step forward.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason I think I kind of fall and move fast into relationships and shit, because I'm just like, just needs to keep going. Also, I'm a hopeless romantic, but that's another story.
See, I don't know if I am or not. That's like what I'm always trying. Am I a hopeless romantic or not? That's like,
I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic in the sense. No, I 100%, because I too many movies and TV shows, bro.
Fair.
And then
okay.
because for me, like my parents were divorced pretty much my whole life, so where I got all my sense of what love's supposed to look like and what it's supposed to be like, I got that shit from TV. Like in my mind, I was gonna go to high school, get a girlfriend all the way through high school, take her all the way to college, and then marry that bitch. That did not work at all. Nope. Mo texted me like, leave the house by 6:40 is good. I'm like, I don't think I'm going.
Oh shit, 6:30.
Yeah, how long have you been on this shit?
That's a good question.
Oh shit, my man.
You good?
Oh damn, we're at 56 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yo, I didn't even really think we were talking for that long.
Honestly, bro, like I didn't either until I realized we had the second hit record. I was like,
yo, we're gonna have to cap this right here.
We'll continue this. That was an English.
Thank you guys for watching another episode of We appreciate you guys. You made it all the way to the end of here. I want you to type in the comments blueberry chicken
wing sauce.
Sure. Yeah, blueberry chicken wing sauce.
sauce.
All right.
Yeah.
Type that in the comments. I will see you guys. We will see you guys on another day, another time. If you're going to be watching this after Mother's Day, enjoy the Mother's Day. Hope you treated your mothers very right.
You better.
If you are a mother watching this, be surprised if you are. But
yeah, my demographics on here is definitely not.
Shout out to you mothers out there.
If you are.
And shout out to my moms, the real MVP.
Shout out, Mom.
She hold it down. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us here on episode number 9. Number 9. Hey, I'm gonna let you all know.
My denim's number 9.
We're gonna make it to episode 100.
We gonna make it somehow. It might not.
It might take a couple. It might take a while. We're gonna make it to episode 100.
We'll make it.
I'll tell you guys.
We'll get a guest star next episode. Let's make.
We'll bring someone on the pod.
I'll bring someone interesting.
All right. If you made it, this is the hour, bro. If y'all made it through the hour.
Gee, shit. Like I can't even watch the whole podcast. So if you did, I love you immensely. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out his podcast, The Evolving Fighter, on Spotify.
Bro, I gotta get back on that.
Link will be in but he has a few episodes on there. Link will be in the description. D_Morrison_MMA. Fight coming soon, PFL.
June 12th, title fight, welterweight title.
Belt, strap season, baby.
You already know, strap season part 2 failed the first time, but we coming back again.
It's okay, man. It's
technically part 3, because the Muay Thai title, I'll count that as strap season.
That's
right. So Muay Thai title, that was successful. Welterweight title for XFN, unsuccessful. But we're going for PFL, then we'll go back to XFN and get the belt. You already know.
Yes, sir.
And then end of this year, we go on pro.
Personal pod coming soon once I figure out what I want to talk about. But stay tuned to our Instagram, Your Podcast 5Rs. There's an underscore somewhere there, I believe. It's right here. Boom. There we go. It's been your boy Matthew.
And your boy Daniel.
And this has been another episode of
Peace out.
Podcast. See y'all, boys.
The podcast.
The podcast. I'll see you guys. We'll see you guys in another episode.
I'm so tired.
Peace.
The fuck
out. Sandwiches.
Oh, viewer discretion is advised.
Discretion is advised.
Yes.